still in the air. It really is kind of still in the air. We'll see. I'm not really sure. So many times, you guys, it's not truly up to us. Like it's a lot of it is up to big boss man up here. He says, hey, you should fight this guy. You either say yes or you say, you probably should say yes. So it's up to the UFC a lot of times. They give you a call, they talk to your manager, they talk to you, and then you say yes and off you go.
Yeah, I was blown away by his performance. It was insane. He looked so good. And you know me, I'm not a big fan of small guys moving up to bigger weight classes, but how can you deny him after what he did tonight? I mean, he looked unbelievable tonight.
Dan, I guess just to build on that, I mean, where do you see his future right now, just as you envision it? Because, I mean, obviously the size difference was big, and it seems like he'd be, dwarfed by a lot of the guys in the division, but do you think he's deserved the right to try a run at 170, or would you prefer him to go back to 155?
The other thing is Ben took some big shots tonight, too. He took them, and he looked awesome tonight, man. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. If he's cool, if he wants to stay at 170, I'm cool with it.
And Benson, I guess, obviously the Roy fight's not there right now, but you said, earlier this week, you felt great all week, got to see how I feel on Saturday night, that's when I make a decision. So how did it feel to be a welterweight?
It felt really good, to be honest with you. It felt awesome. There's something to not cutting down, not literally starving yourself to death. What we go through to put ourselves down the weight, if we had to continue for another 3, 4, 5, 6 days, we'd probably do some massive damage to our body. So we kill ourselves to get down the weight. Being able to stay at 170, make it a little bit easierly. I wanted to see how the performance was come Saturday night. We performed pretty well. It was 2 weeks notice, so I do feel if I could walk around about 180 or so. Normally I walk around for training camp 170 pounds, like 3-4% body fat. If I can do that at 180, get down to 3-4% body fat, I got to work a lot to get there. But I think I can do pretty well at 170. Have a longer training camp rather than 2 weeks notice for freaking mile up elevation. I was able to still push the pace and do well, but I know with a good 5-week training camp, I'll be even better, I would believe.
And he's got a good chin and speed for the guys at 170.